Good morning. Hello, everyone. Oh, listen, I'm so programmed to say happy Friday Groove Day, but it is Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's doing well. It felt nice to kind of sleep in a little bit this morning. And yes, hey, Jaconda, good morning. Kay, you made it. Yay. I hope you're feeling better. Good to see you. Hello. Hey, Dolly, good morning. Hope you are doing good. And Flowing is here. Hey, Flowing. Hello. So it is Saturday morning. We took a break from the internet yesterday. Well, for me, I took a break from social media. Let's put it that way. I did have to be on the internet some for work, but yes, so we were standing in solidarity with those in Minneapolis. And yeah, it feels good. Hey, Deanna, it's in the music. Been here before. That name's ringing a bell, but it's been a minute. So it's really good to see you. Hello. So everybody go ahead and get your favorite beverage. It's Saturday morning, so it might be a mimosa. No mimosas for me. I'm sticking with coffee, but whatever your favorite beverage is. That's right, from Albania. You're feeling better? Oh, good. I'm so glad. I didn't want you to have to feel not well during the rest of your trip. So that's not fun. That's yucky. So yay. All right, let me get my coffee, because I need it. And yeah, we'll dive in. I just want to bring up our word of the week. Last week was spontaneity. And if anyone felt that they experienced any spontaneity and you want to share, please do. Okay, that's really hot. So I just made it. We're gonna let that kind of cool off just a little bit. But while I'm waiting to see if anybody wants to share anything, I'll tell my little spontaneity story, which was not something like, oh yeah, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And it's also a good lesson about learning to be in flow and just go with it. My daughter and I, we were supposed to go to Santa Barbara last Saturday, and I'm waiting. We were supposed to leave like about 11 in the morning. That was the latest I wanted to leave. And so that we would get there, it's about a 2-hour drive. And I had the whole day planned out of what we were going to do, what restaurant we were going to go have lunch at. And then she called me and she said, I'm not feeling well. I can't get there till about, what time did she get to me? I don't know, closer to 1, I think. So I was a little bummed, because I had this day planned, but I was like, the whole point is spending time with my girls. So I said, all right, take your time, get here when you can, because she's about an hour and a half away from me. So she gets to me, and we were like, let's just go and eat first. We were going to go to Venice Beach and just walk around Venice and maybe eat something there. But on our way out that way, which is crazy because the beach is not really that far from me, but when you put in traffic, like it should only take me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes at the most to get to the beach. But with traffic, that can go up all the way from 30, 40 minutes it will take to get there. So she's like, I'm really hungry. And I said, okay, well, since we couldn't go to Santa Barbara, there's this cheesecake factory on the marina in Marina Del Rey, which is lovely. And I said, well, let's go there. Let's go, and we could sit outside and enjoy the boats, the view and everything. I put it in the GPS, but she wasn't feeling good. So I said, well, let me drive. So we headed, instead of going to Marina Del Rey, somehow my GPS decided it wanted to take us to Redondo Beach, to the Cheesecake Factory there. And by the time we realized what had happened, we were even further away from Marina Del Rey. And I was like, let's just go to this one. Now they have a marina too, but you can't sit outside. But we sat by the window. We got to see the boats. It was still lovely, view. Had a good meal, good company. We got in the car. We were like, okay, let's go to Venice Beach. The traffic was so bad. The sun was starting to set. We took a couple of pictures of the sun. Well, she took a couple of pictures of the sunset as I was driving, and gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? We enjoyed our time being able to talk at the restaurant and then to talk in the car. And it was a great day. It was a great day. The old me that was very would have been stressed out and, kind of cranky, maybe a little upset. But I was just like, so that was my spontaneity that I experienced. And it was nice. It was just that beautiful reminder to be in flow. So, let's see. Oh no. Dolly said, I got stopped in my tracks by a good old fashioned head cold. So that messed up my routine for the whole week. It was a play it by ear week. Hey, sometimes that's what we have to do. I hope you're feeling better now. And I hope you guys how are you guys doing? Let me do a check-in. Anybody, has the storm hit anyone's area? I hope you all are staying warm for those that are being affected by this storm. We're happy that you're here, Diana. Yes. Kay's having a lot of spontaneous moments. She's in Albania, and you lived there for 5 years. Very nice. So she's having a really lovely time, and it's absolutely beautiful. Go to her channel, and you can see some of her shorts. She has videos, and it's really, really nice. Yeah, Flowing said it's too cold to be spontaneous. You can be spontaneous in your home. My brain and body say no, just under your blankets. I love it. Stay warm, my friend. Stay warm. It was really, really beautiful. I enjoyed it. And Jaconda says, something's happening in the heavens in the next 3 or 4 days is going to be interesting. Okay. Be on alert, everyone. We'll see what it is. It never went above 0. Oh, Flowing. And Dolly says, -18. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta say, I don't miss that at all. This is one of those moments I'm grateful to be on the West Coast. But I have been praying that everyone stays okay, stays well, because it is cold. And it's 33, and you're on the West Coast, Diana, in Washington State, 33 degrees and sunny. Well, at least you got the sun, but 33. Ooh. I know, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. It's been in the 60s here. So, and at night it's been dropping down to around the 40s, maybe a little cooler. I haven't really been paying attention. So stay warm. Okay. Okay. So let's see what our word, let me see if I can get a sip of coffee. Chicanda. Still very hot, but ooh, yes. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. What is our word for this coming week? What is our focus word? This one was, ooh, purpose. Good word, purpose. And look what's at the bottom. We have play. So I hope you all are taking the time to play. let's see what spirit has to say about purpose, because what I'm hearing that is like the first thing I heard was that this is not necessarily what you think it may be. So let's see what it may be. Yay! I know, I love this bug. I love it, I love it. Oh, okay. We have the death card. I am learning that all endings are merely beginnings. We have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I'm gonna pull one more. I feel like one more needs to come out. Yes, right? Acceptance is about going with the flow. Absolutely. Like I had to just accept that Saturday morning my child wasn't feeling well. She was running late. I had to accept that it didn't make sense for us to drive 2 hours to Santa Barbara just to spend a couple of hours before the sun went down and then turn around and come back. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So there it is. Yes, the patience. Whew. Patience has always been my lesson, though. I just always had been in the past a very, very impatient person. And with grace, I had to really learn the art of patience. And, every full blue moon or so, that little impatience wants to pop up. But I'm like, we have to learn how to breathe. Breathing is, where's my word? Breathe. We have to learn how to breathe through things, difficult things, challenges, obstacles. When we practice breathing, that helps to bring everything down around us so that we're able to navigate things a little bit better. Because when you're up here and you're just frazzled and stressed and upset, nothing makes sense. You can't put anything together or think about what needs to happen here. Yeah, right? Exactly, Dolly. Perseverance goes along with patience and with acceptance. And the thing with purpose and how we're going to bring all this together, um, the message that I've been receiving and what's been coming through for this year is really about grounding ourselves. There's just so much that's happening and it's overwhelming. And it's that feeling of, oh my God, what's next, But Spirit's sharing that just ground ourselves. Again, that's that control element. The one thing you can control is how you choose to deal with the chaos. So that is our purpose. Our purpose is, look, and Kay wrote it down right there. It's grounding. Yes, it's about grounding ourselves. So it's an end, right? The end of what we experienced last year, the death of whatever any of us have gone through, and new beginnings. And even though this whole era doesn't feel like, well, it is technically a new beginning, right? A new beginning of some sort of chaos that's happening. But there's what we're accepting in the sense of the chaos of what's happening. We don't accept what's happening, but we accept our feelings. We accept what we're experiencing and what that looks like for us, right? And having patience as we move through this. And we will persevere. We will get through this craziness that is happening. The chaos will always come to an end. And, who knows how long this reign will take place. But in the meantime, Spirit's like, focus on yourself, get yourself grounded. Okay, that's what is your purpose through all of this? How are you planning on moving through everything that's happening? What is your purpose in helping others? What is your purpose, right? Because the other message that keeps coming back is community, getting back to community. So how can you help others that are really suffering in this time? So it's about us uplifting each other, taking care of each other. You see the people out in the streets, right, running ice out of their areas. So this is about, it's like, stay grounded, stick together. And that just keeps coming up over and over again. Oh, Katie's, oh, no worries, no worries. Diana says, nursing has its moments of self-regulation and breathing techniques in the face of stressors. Ooh, indeed. I just say a prayer for grounding and try not to react. Exactly. There's just so many different methods and things that we can do to ground ourselves. There's meditation, there's being out in nature, going through a walk. I know for those of you in the colder climates, that is not an option, and for some of you, and that's okay. That's okay. You can do things at home. If you have crystals at home, there's a lot of girls. Smoky quartz is one of my favorite grounding crystals, stones. So you can grab that and just sit with it. I'm trying to think of other things that you can, there's hobbies, art, or knitting, or whatever, putting a puzzle together. These are grounding things that you can do. So music, yes, thank you, Kay. Music, absolutely. Music's one of the best grounding things that you can do. Music, I love it. It feels so good. My favorite thing that I like to, the lo-fi kind of music. It's just kind of like this soothing, jazzy. Well, there's some for jazz, and then there's other types, and it's just really nice music. Dolly says, that's why I changed it up, Dolly, because I know that you do work walking the cold still. But you said, not this cold. No. I have a natural walkthrough in my house, so I walk the path in my house for 20 minutes so I can get some exercise. Brilliant. I love that. Brilliant. Dinah says, bundle up and set your watch for 5 minutes, face to the sky, and reset the circadian rhythm. I love it. Look at all these great ideas you all putting out here. Flowing says, I just think about walking in nature in my mind's eye, and I feel it. Yes. Put on a nature video. YouTube has some great videos. You can go visit different countries. Just put it on and visit different countries and see different sceneries. So there's a lot of different things that you can do without having to go outdoors. All right, let's see what other messages we get around purpose. And Diana says, circadian rhythm is what regulates melatonin and helps with rest and sleeping. And this is why it's always so good for us to get out for a little bit. Thank you for sharing that, Diana. Dally says, I listen to Native American. Oh, isn't that the best? I love the Native American flute when I walk indoors. It works great. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Another message on purpose. What we know about. We have focus, and we have freedom. Stand still. There's one more calling. Trust. Purpose. Focus on your purpose. Get more clear of your purpose for this year. What does grounding look like for you? It'll bring you so much freedom. It just feels so good. Wow. Excuse me. The message that came through, you can see all these birds here, the one kind of flying out from it. So this is kind of like all the craziness that's going on. And this bird is like, I'm free. I'm free. I'm not getting caught up in the chaos, allowing myself to be free. And I'm not talking about completely removing, because we need to know what's happening. We need to know when to show up when we need to, but we also need our peace of mind. So Spirit says, take that moment to stand still, get grounded, and just trust. Trust in it. Look how still that water is. Trust in your peace. Allow it to be in that space of letting go so that you can be free. Look how beautiful that is. If I can bring this energy into my world every day, oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Denise, how are you? Denise says, what's that question? Probably 3 parts. 1, do you want a fun movie for the weekend? Probably free on YouTube. 2, Judy Holliday movies, The Solid Gold Cadillac, The Triumph of Kindness and Innocence Over Corporate Corruption. There you go. There goes some movies. Okay, let's see what part 2 is. Better known in her film Born Yesterday for the triumph of truth in honorable conduct over more corporate and political greed and corruption. And sort of the quote, to dumb blonde version of Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, we might just enjoy spending a few hours watching the triumph over good, over power, run amok. He'll show them. Thank you for that, Denise. So there you go, everyone. Thank you for sharing. And let's see. Hey, Katie. Never late, always on time for the purpose of this. I need more coffee. Welcome, welcome. We're so happy you're here. Our word for today is purpose. I just realized I didn't pin our word, so let me do that. Let me get that word up there. Purpose. There we go. Ooh, you were editing your resin video for Monday. Well, we look forward to seeing it. Oh, that'll be awesome. Thank you, Denise. We appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's get... Oh, that box is so tight. This is still a new deck, so everything is super stiff. But we're gonna get them loosened up. You're hanging in there? Well, good. Because sometimes that's the best we can do. Diana says, I'm on purpose today building my business for forest retreat and nature therapy. It's in the works. Say a little prayer. It's survival and growth. Please. Oh, absolutely. Okay, family, let us say a prayer for Diana. Let's keep her in our prayers. That sounds so exciting. And I definitely want to hear more about that. When you get it, when you're closer to getting it together, and or if you have information now, I would love to share that with everyone because that sounds amazing. Nature therapy. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. So everyone, please keep Diana in prayer. That is exciting. That is really exciting. Oh. Katie says, Kay says hi. I was getting the two K's mixed up there. Okay. Oh man, these cards are stiff. I am the light of the world. My high vibes heal the world. Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. Look at all this light coming in. That's the purpose, right? That is our purpose in these chaotic times. It's bringing in more light. Light will always make things better in the dark. So let your light shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, right? We love that song. So let your light shine. Keep your vibration high. It will help heal the world. Every little bit of it helps. Right? We're just going to just keep shining. And especially for my peeps in the cold, right? Let that inner fire keep you warm. Okay? Don't let it burn you. But that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to let our light shine. No one could ever take your light away unless you allow them. So, regardless of the state of conditions and things, make sure your light keeps burning. Oh, that's cool. And Denise and Diana have met. Okay, let's see what else we get. This card says, the river dances to the sea, flow state, trusting in the adventure. So here we go with more with flow, with being in flow. Oh, there's too many cards to turn over. Let's try it again. Oh. How many is that? We got, okay, 3 cards. We'll take them. Every word has power. Education, power of persuasion, communication, internal dialogue. So what words are you using? Words carry a lot of power, a lot of weight. So what words come up for you? What words have you been using in your day-to-day lives? Holding space for love, non-judgment, discernment, self-acceptance. And rise to the occasion. Capability, strength, authenticity, free will. So a lot of this purpose too, it pertains to ourselves, like being in that flow, having that love for ourselves, not only for ourselves, but for others, holding that space for love, watching what words that we use, because words have power. And we're just going to rise to the occasion, right? In the midst of any obstacles, challenges, chaos, we rise to the occasion. We don't get swept away. We allow our light to shine so we can see where we're going through this dark times. But we're going to rise to this. We're not going to allow this to consume us. We're not going to allow this to overtake us. The words of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we shall overcome. We're going to overcome all of this. Dolly says, Spirit is really pointing towards flow today. I will pay attention. Absolutely. Flow is, and it's crazy the things, even just the little list of things that will knock you down. Like it's your decision, your choice of how you're going to handle it. I had a technical glitch this week with a delivery. It was so annoying, a little stressful. I'll be honest, I was a little stressed, but I wasn't as stressed as I typically would get stressed. And then all of a sudden, I just kind of stopped myself in my tracks when I was feeling that stress come on. And I said, it is what it is. I mean, I have to go through these steps to rectify the situation. But getting all stressed out, upset, and all of that stuff, that's it's not going to make things right. And a lot of times when things get really overwhelming, I'm like, Spirit, handle it. Handle it. This is above what I can deal with right now. So I'm going to focus on me and do my breathing, get more grounded, and handle it. And it gets handled. And it got handled. Just a few years ago, I did not realize how much I degraded myself with my own words. I was really hard on me. I was too, Dolly. Yeah. I stopped doing that probably when I reached about late 30s, early 40s. I started learning that lesson to just be more patient with myself and love myself. And I mean, I could go there. I could take it there with me. And it wasn't nice. And it's like, why would we do that to ourselves? You wouldn't do that to anybody else unless they really kind of pissed you off. That's a whole other thing. But yeah, let's be gentle. Let's be more loving with ourselves. Heck, we're only human. We make mistakes. We're learning. Acta non verba. Actions, not words in Latin. My tattoo on top of my right foot. Oh, very cool. I like that, Katie. Flowing says, sacred timing, my theme for life. I like that too. Sacred timing. I can hear my angels saying, ignore the cold and get moving on what we've been whispering in your ears for the past year. Aw. So I've got work to do. I've been busy with self-doubt. Oh, self-doubt. I did this blog post once on who's in the driver's seat. You got those backseat passengers. You're trying to be in the driver's seat, but you have fear and doubt. Who was the other one? I can't remember if I just used those two or if there was another one in the back seat, just trying to take over the wheel, right? Trying to just run everything. And you have to teach them where their place is. They serve a purpose for sure, but they're not allowed to drive the car. Okay? Don't let them drive. Don't let them get to that wheel. You got this, Diana. Hi, Katie says, I keep hearing, watch your promises, don't break them. Nice. Denise, someone once told me they operate for the best and kindest good. Ooh, I like that. Instead of the best and highest good. That works for me. Feels gentler. It does. I really do like that. Thank you. Yes, maybe it was worry, fear, doubt, and worry. Those three. You know who they remind me of? I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Three little mischievous kids. That's fear, doubt, and worry. They're those two. They're those three little critters, always trying to get into something, always trying to mess stuff up. We're not going to let them. Angels have been working overtime. Indeed, they have. Indeed, they have. Yes. Wow. Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh my goodness. Expansion. We have another focus. Focus, focus, focus. Encourage. We'll pull one more. Balance. Yeah. Having our purpose helps us to just feel more expansive, right? When we're in flow, we feel more expansive. When we are shining our light, we feel more expansive, right? It's like this outward motion. You can see it in the card here, and just how that light is just expanding out, and Spirit's saying, focus on that. That's where we want to give our energy into. Not in watching the news 24 hours, not in being consumed by social media and everything that everybody has an opinion. Everybody's got something to share. Everybody's doing something. Which, by the way, it was very interesting for me to see myself not being on social media yesterday, but just how automatic my brain was to go from my phone to pick up and be like, oh, wait a minute, no, we're not doing social media today. But it was just like automatic pilot. So I want to be more aware of that, and take more days of being off of social media and not going down that rabbit hole, because you get swept away. You get swept away. So we want to focus more on ourselves, having that courage to really step in that arena with ourselves, right? Having that courage to let our light shine in those places that are dark. Having the courage to stand up for others, having the courage to be kind, and trust it will bring more balance into your life. That is part of our purpose. Pat, how are you? you. I was listening and lurking at your last live session this week. Oh, well, I'm so happy that you are here and you came in to say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I'm going back up. Right, Katie, lock, stock, and barrel. Oh, I have a pretty shaped head. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. I know. So that's all you're gonna get now. That since I cut all my hair off, it's just me. I have a 3 p.m. appointment for a haircut, but it's 12 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 11 Celsius. Oh, to go out, maybe expansion means I should. Well, Pat, when you go out there, you put your warmest outfit on. You just be in gratitude to be outdoors. At least is the sun shining? Do you have a little sunshine? Because that always helps, right? Hopefully, stay warm, my friend. Be careful, okay, while you're out there. Also, why would your angels give you guidance if you weren't for the highest good? Absolutely. Who am I to doubt these messages? You, you spirit-filled, beautiful beings of light are awesome. Aw, thank you, Diana. Well, you fit right into that as well. We are beautiful, spirited beings, and it always feels so good when we can come together like this. So we're happy that you're here. Dolly says, I always thought I knew what expansion was, but now I know what it is. And a few years from now, I might say, oh, now I know what expansion is. Growth. Yes, it is. There's a lot of growth involved in expansion. So we are always expanding. Always. He says, feels like New Year's resolutions don't make more until I get this one. For many years, it's been use what I have. Indeed. Social fasting 1 day a week. Yes. I think I know I can do that. Anybody else like that idea? Social fasting 1 day a week? Yep, the brain train. I have to literally schedule it as a media break. Yeah, it's just so like unconscious. Like I couldn't believe it, and literally like I had opened up the app, and I started going. I went, wait, what are you doing? I didn't even realize that I was doing it, and I said, oh, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that. So yeah, we're gonna have to change that up. I like that. Leaping lizards. I haven't heard that in ages. Miss Annie, your cards are really on the move. Yeah, they're telling us what we need to be doing here, our purpose. Expansion is a constant state of being, even when you sound asleep. That's why you wake up tired sometimes. Let me tell you, my sleep has been so off this week. I've been having crazy dreams. Some of them don't even make sense. I'm like they're literally all over the place. I've been very restless, and yeah, I do see a nap in my future today. Thank goodness I don't have any plans. I'll probably catch up with a couple of friends on the phone, but other than that, I will be taking it easy today. Tomorrow is farmer's market day. So I'll be going to the farmer's market and come back, and then I'm going to go out and meet a friend for coffee. So yeah, just kind of like a laid back. I am doing a lot of walking tomorrow, so I can tell I'll probably be tired by the time I get home, but it'll be good. It'll be good for me to get out and move this body. Donnie says, I'm thinking of doing social fasting once a month for now. I did social fasting yesterday and I really felt the withdrawal. So that made me take a hard look at home much. I'm like skipping over my words. So that made me take a hard look at home how much I engage in mindfulness. Yeah. It's good to pay attention to mindfulness because we get just so caught up in routine that we're not really paying attention to what's happening. Or we're just too much into what's happening, right? When I'm referring specifically about the news. Some people, I'm not a news watcher, so I'll get, the pieces when something really needs attention to, then I will go and seek it out. But I don't sit and consume. I can't. It doesn't make me feel. I feel awful. Energetically, emotionally, it's too much. So I am mindful of that. But as far as all the other stuff, and there's just so much noise. That's the problem. There's so much noise in the world. There's just so much happening. And so this is why spirit, part of our purpose is just redirecting back to us, learning how to get silent within ourselves to find that peace. This is so important. Okay. Jenny says, dreams and awake, I ask myself, foreign or domestic, as in, what's the source of this energy and content? That's a good, I like that. Okay, he says, I have a 30-day mindfulness challenge on my playlist. Yeah, there's so much that we can do. So much. Keep an eye on it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see what else we get. Work on my shuffling. Or my bridge, I should say. Keep your heart open. Right? Being strong in love, kindness. Being vulnerable. That's what they're saying right now. They're saying vulnerability, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Whoops. I'm having this thing of 3 cards wanting to drop out. Focus on the positive. That's the new moon in Sagittarius. Attend to the details. They're saying to me, these details are about you. Attend to your details. What do you need? What do you need for you? And then to take that inspired action. The full moon in Virgo. We got a couple of Virgos here. We have the last quarter moon in Virgo and the full moon in Virgo. My rising is in Virgo. And then the first card to keep your heart open is the first quarter moon in Libra. So that's going to bring in more of that balance for you with your heart open. They're sharing with me, though, that your heart is not meant for everybody. So choose wisely. Choose wisely who you want to open your heart to. But yes, focus on the positive. There's just so much negative that's happening right now. Oops. There's just so much negative that's happening that's where a lot of people are giving their energy to, and it's consuming them. So focus on what's good. Even though there's a lot of horrible things that are happening right now, there are some good things. And I encourage you to seek it out. Attend to those details, seeking out the good that makes you feel good, that aligns with you, and take inspired action to do it. Do that for yourself. That's a gift for you. Give yourself that beautiful gift. Look what's on the bottom. And shine. Yes, let that light shine. New moon in Leo. Shine, shine, shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I was taught you have many wells with many gates around your heart, and each gate has a gatekeeper. They protect your heart. You tell the gatekeeper who and what can reach that what gate. That is awesome. I love that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Katie. Yes, flowing, shine on. That's what we're going to do. That's our purpose. Our purpose is to shine. Don't let anybody dim your light. We are going to shine in these difficult times, challenging times. The light will shine through. One of my dreams that I had was this long tunnel, and it was really dark. And I mean, it's just absolutely the light at the end of the tunnel. There is actually a light at the end of the tunnel. I witnessed it. I can see it. We're not there yet. We still got a ways to go. But it was shared with me that light will come. But it's going to be a minute, everybody. It's going to be a minute. So just, as they say, hold on to your horses. And this is why we need to stay grounded. Oh, okay. Jaconda found the movie. So the stream on YouTube has Judy Holliday's Solid Gold Catalase. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, with what Katie said, yes. Okay. Let's see what the archangels have to say about purpose. Cadillac, yeah. Oh, these boxes are so tight. Okay, what archangel wants to share with us about purpose? Oh, these do not want to shuffle that way. Okay. Let's kind of get them moving here. Oi. Oh, Katie shared the link. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. I'm going to have to start taking some of these cards out and working them out a little bit more because they are super stiff. We have Azrael, transcendence. You wouldn't be who you are without what you have overcome, your own story. And let's really think about that, right? Think about the last really, really difficult time in your life, at whatever stage of your life. How did you overcome it? I mean, you're still here, right, to tell the tale about it. So you were able to overcome it. You might have come out with some bruises, but you're still here. And it's just a good reminder to let us know that we are able to transcend. We are able to move through hard times. God knows I've had quite a few in my life. I'm grateful to be here. We have Michael, spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. And I truly do believe we are. That is also part of our purpose. The more that we dive into our spiritual work, the more that we just become having that upgrade. We're moving forward. I really feel like there's this big spiritual movement that's happening right now. They're showing me like this alignment of this spiritual movement of like coming together, connecting together. It's really beautiful. It's just like this beautiful light going all across the world. People coming together and really standing up for what is right. And we have Haniel, embraced by love. Let love reach where it has never reached before. We've had a lot of love come up today, a lot of messages about love. And you can see that she's holding her heart there, right? Our open heart. So we're going to be embracing more love, being more in flow, being grounded, surrounding ourselves with beautiful community. Right? Bruises and move through. Yeah. We're all here to talk about it. So we know we have the ability to deal with difficult things. We don't want to, but we have the ability. Let's see. I love these cards. I haven't used these in a while. The universe has your back. Let's see what this has to say around purpose. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love. Love, love, love. I love the love. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Love is so powerful, and it always overcomes hate. And it makes me sad for those that hate. Such wasted energy. But love will surpass it each and every time. There's more love in the world than there is hate. I find a deeper meaning in personal growth and the discomfort. It can be uncomfortable sometimes. But when we actually allow ourselves to feel it, we can move through it and overcome it. There's that expansion again, right? With the growth, we allow ourselves to expand. We get to the root, the meaning of stuff, what's happening. And we sit with that discomfort, but we don't allow it to consume us. We move through it. I am the dreamer of my dream. Indeed, you are. You are in the driver's seat. I'm going to pull one more. I am the loving, here we go, more love. I am the loving energy of the universe. So Spirit is sharing with us to put out more love. There's going to be times that it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be times that we're not liking what we're hearing, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing, but love will overcome. So remember who you are as a person, as an individual. Don't let this craziness get to you. Don't believe the bullshit, basically. Dolly says, I truly feel like that is happening. The media wants you to think that people are so full of hate, but I don't believe that. It is my community experience that people care and want to connect. Indeed, indeed. When making a salad, there is washing, peeling, chopping, etc. Makes a mess in the kitchen. Our family and our country making a big salad. Yes, yes, indeed. I like that. That's awesome. In my town, they've actually made it a city ordinance that hate groups and so-called law enforcement cannot gather and stage on city property, including the city parks. Bravo, bravo. Kudos to your mayor. I love that. And Flowing says, I believe and hope that love shines strongly with most of us. Let the intentions from our hearts go into the universe. Yes, Flowing. Yes. All right, we are at the top of the hour. My goodness, that went by so fast. Thank you all for joining me on a Saturday. I'll be back next Friday. Same time, same bat channel. I'll be back on, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. But I'm so glad that you all joined me this morning. Your card for the weekend, or for the week. I have two that are like drawn, I feel very drawn to, so I'm going to do both. Why do I need to choose one or the other? As we ascend from 3D into 5D, you will see all the places in 3D you never saw before that no longer work. It's a natural process. It is a natural process. Yeah. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, thank you, Dolly. You are wise too, my friend. We all are very wise. Our lives make us wise. We've all gone through something, and that's why I like this interaction and the sharing, because we all have had different experiences, and so we can share on that, right? And because what I've experienced and seen doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else has, but it's always relatable. We can always relate to one another. All right, let me give you your card so you can all go out and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'm not keeping you hostage here. Oh my goodness, listen, I can't make this stuff up. Spirit, I got chills just going up and down my body. Look at that. Look at that. Ground yourself. All right, Spirit, we hear you. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Wow. So, stay grounded, my friends. Stay grounded. Wow. I love that. That part of me is like, I should just end on that, but I'm still being pulled to pull one of these cards. So, right, Flowing? Oh, Spirit is so amazing. Deep love, deep admiration. Gang Sarah, resistance. I'm gonna read what it says. The declaration is, this is me, I show up. You are sacred, that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. Ding, 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 ding. You ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back. Stop worrying and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Diana, I hope you're still on here hearing this. My dear, step into your greatness. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation, but there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force of who you really are. So be the beautiful being that you are. Let your light shine. Keep yourself grounded, my friends. Be well. All right. Good, Diana. Have a beautiful weekend, and let's take purpose into our coming week. All right. I love you all. Be well. Keep warm. Okay. Be safe out there. And I'll see you on Friday. Blessings. Love you.